Hey guys, welcome back. So, I took the night off, in game that is, and we rested up our troops just so that we're all in better shape. I was just talking to Count Deglin here, who turns out to be the Marshal, and apparently we are marshalling our forces at Rindy Castle for some reason. I don't know why not closer to Rodix, but whatever. I was thinking we'll take on these mountain bandits if at all possible, and free those manhunters because they might be useful in the near future. Turns out we get our buddy here to come in and help us out even. So this will not even be a difficult fight. What else? Oh, while I was resting at, where was I? Suno? Whichever city I was at. We got a ransom offer for the one lord we had prisoner, so he is now out of our possession. You can hold on to them, but how the prisoner system works when it comes to lords is you gain honor on the field if you simply let lords go that you could capture. You don't lose honor, but you don't gain honor if you take them prisoner. You can then ransom them off. Once you finish the ransom, boom, that whole process is done. So no exchange of positive or negatives, just money. Now, from there, you can refuse to not release them, in which case you do start to lose honor, because like it's kind of established that, like, yes, it is proper form to capture lords and take them prisoner, but refusing to let them go when a ransom was offered is considered to be frowned upon. So that's the etiquette there. Take that as you will. Of course, there could be positions where it does make more sense to just not let people go. Like if you're really, really wanting to try and hold on to all the lords, you can throw them all into a prison or something and just never let them out. But generally speaking, it's fine to just capture them once, then let them go. You'll get responses from the lords based off their personal stance towards prisoners, or like their attitude. Some will say, oh, it's good of you, very honorable. Others will say it's nice but not practical, all that kind of stuff. But as far as I'm aware, those are just comments. They don't actually affect anything gameplay wise. So I'm kind of preemptively moving towards Rindy Castle here because I was told that they're going to marshal the troops here. So I'm going to guess I'm going to get a message sooner or later. Or maybe I'm just going to have to follow them myself. I don't really know. Either way, we have a nice little squad forming up here. So we'll see what we're going to try and achieve. Probably don't need to join that fight because that fight's going to be over. So we'll just keep following. Seems we're definitely getting some traction here. Oh, it looks like we're here to break a siege. Oh, I don't want to be here. I do not know what our armies are doing. We seem to have just left that guy in the dust. I don't know what's going on there. How's our food going? Fine for now. What's the plan here, Marshal? It looks like we're dogpiling this guy. We've also got left behind by his friends. It should be a quick pushover, although knowing our allies, they'll probably not join the fight. very quickly. They'll probably do a slow roll. Probably could have just avoided joining this fight altogether, but whatever. Whoa. I currently have a ton of crossbows firing at me. This is slightly unnerving. It seems our allies are eventually going to head towards us. Seems I need to keep moving because they're still looking at me. Cut off a few of our allies there. Oh well. Ow. What the hell just hit me? Holy shit, that hurt. I think I took a crossbow bolt somewhere, but I don't even see the wound. It hurt though. Since I am playing on full damage, that is bound to happen, even in the best of armor. Because I got hit for what, something in the 50s there? Which is like, yeah, even if I was in reinforced plate with like reinforced gauntlets or something, I would still take probably like in the 40s for damage. Something like that, so. There's definitely no way to actually mitigate all damage in this game. It just kind of makes you immune to like small arms kind of thing. The system is way more exaggerated in with the damage multipliers, because how it works is it calculates the damage, as far as I'm aware. It calculates the damage before you your armor takes effect. So if I would have taken, say in that case, 80 damage, and then I reduce it by 30, let's just say, from armor, if I had half damage on, instead I would only take 40 damage instead of 80, which would then get reduced by 30. So I would only take 10. So I would be taking a third of the damage, even though damage was technically at 50%. I assume we're going to besiege something. I was going to say besieging something, and then I just realized that's kind of the whole point of the term. So it looks like we're going for this castle. I'm just going to save up in case the game crashes. We are barely losing money. Of course, this isn't accounting for food and whatnot, which we seem to be doing okay on. But I think we are very quickly going to be in a siege shortly. He took on a bit more than he could chew there. Uh-oh. What's happening, guys? It seems like everyone just split and run. Not sure what happened there. Did one of our cities come under siege? Why did everyone leave? Jeez, this is the problem when you're not the Marshal, and this is probably why other people enjoy leading their own faction. Because you get to control the forces. So I'm gonna guess somewhere went under siege or something, because we are just milling about now. What the hell are we doing, guy? Gunder, I don't even know where that is. Okay, it's near the castle, then why are we... What? Oh boy. I need to become Marshal or something. It's definitely making me have second thoughts about this whole be a loyal retainer thing, because this is just pitiful. Of course, I could just make my own army large enough that I can do this, but for the time being, I am at the mercy of my allies. Yeah, I'm right here, Deglin. The hell do you want? Okay, take two. Hopefully, whoever that was, I assume it was the king, doesn't swoop in and scare everyone again. Where are you, Deglin? Cattle, huh? Well, it would help if we didn't loot everything. I need to go to the village center, don't I? You can, I'm pretty sure you can just steal the cows, but I'll see how expensive they are first. If I can find the village elder. Are you him? No. You're not. Is he hiding from me? Filthy peasants. I don't know how feudal the Swadian faction is, but I can feel it in my bones. Where the hell is he? Am I dumb? Where are you? All I wanted to do was buy some cattle. I assume you can do it even if they're hostile to you. Or is that inaccurate? So I feel like he would be either in front of that fire or like up here. Not making it easy for me to play nice, villagers. I am not amused. How about I go to Nomar and do this then? A friendly village. Okay, so let me just... but I just did it. Come on, man. Huh. Well, I could lead those to my place, I guess. But let's see if they need my help over here. Looks like no. So, while we were busy cattle ranching, it seems everyone else has fled. So, let's go, cows. I've never done this long distance of cattle herding. But the general principle is probably the same. Just need to stay in front of it. I'm sure this is very exciting. Because people say, you know, I'm watching a mountain blade play through. You know what I really want to see? Someone trying to herd cattle across country. That's the kind of stuff that I sign up for. It's just exhilarating, you know? It's like, will he get there? Will he not get there? I need to tune in every week to find out. Who cares about the troubles of nobles and soldiers? That's boring. It's the common man. It's the farmer man. That's who is important. In these epic struggles of will they or won't they deliver cattle to a city that's been recently looted, so they're probably all dead, so it doesn't really matter. Tune in next week, where lords are glorified ranchers. Okay, we are almost there. Hopefully this works. We did it. I hope you're goddamn happy. You know how far I had to go to get cattle? You don't need anything, huh? Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna kill this cow then. Fresh beef. Now, meat does spoil, so there's only so much benefit from it. Is there a really cheap thing here? I get the feeling there's not going to be. Nope, because we don't have an engineer, I'm not going to bother trying to set something up like that really early. Once I have a ton of expendable income, then I'll start upgrading that kind of stuff, but until then I'm not going to worry about it. Because we have, as far as expenditures, there's we want to buy properties, we want to buy skill books, we want to buy my masterwork bow, we want to buy more units, we want to buy those city upgrades. That's probably like the order of importance right now. So we are milling about again. I guess it's going to be time soon for me to actually just do it myself. So our intelligence is kind of shit, so I'm just going to immediately sell this beef because I don't think it's going to last very long. So we go to book merchants and sell him meat like any normal person would. So let's see what we can find in... Hey, we actually spun a profit. That's good. Now, I'm not really going to loot or attack caravans that much because I have a feeling a good deal of my party wouldn't be cool with that. But I am going to take out these deserters. They are easy pickings. And probably start looking for lords to fight. I don't have a huge army right now, but I'm getting there with them being trained at least. I thought that was a person. That was like bottom of a tree. I'm good at this game. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And that, ladies and gents, is why spears are good against horses. I It's way too bold there. I will be more careful this time. Luckily I get second chances because we have a doctor with high enough first aid that I don't go to like 5% health after dying. As long as I make sure to be leery of their turning, I should be good. I'm gonna tell my infantry to fall back, just so that they're out of the way of my archers. Which didn't seem to really help, because one of them's getting pretty close. Oh no, he's dead. Again, going for anyone with non-obvious shields, but it seems they're all on to me now. Oh. This is slightly more difficult now. Need to just be careful about how I face them. Also, the fact that they start to break makes my job easier. A little bit of a fake out there. Let him swing. You can see we're hitting for stupidly high amounts of damage right now. When we hit those guys in the face with a decent speed bonus. That is them handled. We are building up a slow amount of troops here. For Clethy now, she is going to be our looter, so we can just start pumping points into looting, which will improve, obviously, the amount of loot we get, which is always good. So, unfortunately, I took a giant punch to the face there. Or whatever. So I might head back and rest up before I go and try and make any fights. So I'm just going to stay one day here, take in the sights of Dirham, just to rest up a bit. Which, there we go. Seems like there is fighting going on. I do not know if we'll be able to catch up to this fight. Looks like we can. Although we just swooped in at the end here. We are the Pompey here. Again, our ally is holding back against all 9 opponents. There goes their lord. Now, even though there's not many of them. It only takes one crossbow bolt to hit me for a ton. So we still need to be relatively careful. Which, there we go. So that guy didn't seem like he had many people left, but he still had some decent tier guys left. Get a few more troops. Caravan guards, sure. More cav. Slightly more expensive than the traditional ones, but what we'll do is we'll pull them to the top here so that they're more likely to be in the fight. And thus more likely to die. Ooh, sinister. So, we're going to just... I've mostly rested up, but I'm going to get my bearings again, figure out where the hell I'm going, so that I'm not just wandering around a bit. So, I'll investigate a bit, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.